All right, here we go. All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Kicking It Custom. I'm your host, Clayton Gelfand, and I'm joined by my co-host, Alex Katz. And today we got special guest, big leaguer in Cincy southpaw, Cody Reed. What's up, Cody? How are you?
What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Hey, just chilling. The sun's shining. Another day. What about you, Alex? How you been?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Same as both you guys.
Yeah, so Cody, we'll hop right into this now. And me and Alex both know a little bit about you, be able to check out your Instagram, and we know you got drip, right? For a baseball player. You know what's going on. I mean, for sure. So would you consider yourself a player with swag? And if so, what would you rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 10, within the league?
I mean, there's some guys that definitely go all out, definitely, above and beyond what I do. I feel like I keep it pretty casual for the most part. But me and Amir, my teammate, we definitely go back and forth, what we're gonna wear, especially in spring training. We'll dog on each other if we don't like each other's outfits or something like that. It's kind of keep it loose with me and him. But I mean, honestly, man, I stick to like a pretty basic colors. Like I wear some off the wall shoes. Really, is probably like my biggest off the wall thing. But I feel like I got pretty good style, man. I just kind of easy for me to like layer stuff and put stuff together. But I mean, there's a bunch of guys on the team. Tucker Barnhart, he's pretty drippy at times. Me and him always hype him up when he comes in the clubhouse. Like one day when he decides to throw on a good outfit. So I mean, I think we're all pretty much about the same. I'm not gonna say I'm above anyone, beneath anyone, but I mean, we all have our different little our different style, and me and like mine and Amir, we kind of like favor each other every once in a while. But Tucker, he'll come out and have some of the shoes that he got. He didn't let us know that he got, and he'll pull them out in front of us and stuff like that. But I would say I definitely have it, but I feel like I'm a little more low key than most guys.
So I have a question for you.
Right.
Have there been any teammates of yours or guys that you've seen in the league that either have no drip when it comes to sneakers and they just rock some sick cleats, or they rock sick sneakers and have no drip on the baseball field?
I'm always gonna dog on my boy Sal Romano. Me and Amir always get on him all the time about some of the sneakers that he wears. He has like a size 16 shoe, so it's very limited like what he can get. Right? There's no super like the Jordans that come out, like they usually don't have a 16. If they do, they usually buy like an NBA player who's gonna grab them or something. So pretty limited when it comes to his selection. But I would say I'll always dog on Sal. But most of the time, man, everyone, especially now, I've got all the custom cleats things. You got, just you can design your own like on Nike and stuff like that. Usually everyone has pretty cool cleats out there. Like Joey, he's pretty low key about it, but Joey Votto, he's pretty drippy for sure, I think. So me and Amir always hype him up too when he comes in the clubhouse. But I always dog on Sal just because it's tough for him to find cool shoes because his foot's so big.
Does he shop at Ross? He's one of the Ross guys.
He probably
15,
could, honestly. They got
20 bucks.
16s. Oh yeah, they got them. They got sizes for him. But
Oh yeah, for sure.
He better not let me catch him going in there.
So where do you get your style inspiration from?
Man, I look on Instagram a lot, man. I just like follow a bunch of stuff that has like fashion. I follow a lot of the NBA players, like NBA like fits and stuff like that, and some of their stuff is like it looks cool, but there ain't no way I could pull it off. So I'm big into like just looking at some of their fits, and I'll grab like hoodies off like some of the guys. Like I know DeMarcus Cousins had like a little clothing line for a little bit. I got some hoodies off of his, I'm a big hoodie guy too. So I mean, I'm always looking for just a little thing here and there, but I got about 30 pairs of pants, so I can find something that goes with some of my pants. So
Yeah,
I'm pretty weird about it because my shoes, I got certain pants just for certain shoes, if that makes sense. So like how they rest on the shoe or like how they fit with like certain sneakers. So I definitely have like 3 or 4 pairs of pants that like just go with like Jordan 1s, like, and that's it. I can't wear them with anything else.
Yeah, you're not the first guy to tell us that you rock the Jordan 1s. But so we know you're an avid sneakerhead. Clearly, we can see from the wall behind you. So what was the first shoe that got you started collecting? Whether that be like when you were a kid, you're like, I love that shoe. I can't have it now, but one day. Or what was maybe your first cop that like got you going?
First shoe for me that really got me going was the Concord 11 highs. I had them in high school, wore them for high school basketball. Tore them up because I played basketball in them. I mean, I don't know, honestly, like looking back, it's like those things feel like they're about 10 pounds a piece. So how he played in them is pretty mind blowing. But
Maybe it could have been better if he had some lighter kicks on.
I mean,
right?
maybe, but yeah, I would say the Concord 11s, and now I'm a big Jordan 1 fan. So those are probably like my favorite shoes for sure. And then I'm big on like the ones up here. Obviously, I got majority ones up here, but the Chicago ones and like the bread ones are pretty big for me. I don't know. I like the classic, that bread colorway, the red, black, white, and all that. So I'm big on those, and I get like the little collaborations. Like I got some up here behind you can't see, but like the Travis Scotts and like the off-white ones and stuff like that. Like those are kind of. I really don't wear them that much, but I got them. I display them every once in a while.
Yeah, you got to keep them clean.
I know you've been following us for a while, and obviously you ordered a few pairs from us, and we'll talk about that soon. But if you notice, I think we've strictly become Jordan 1 cleat customizers. So I think every guy we've talked to so far has said they love the Jordan 1 kicks or cleats.
Oh yeah. The ones that got me right here, actually, they're right here under my desk right here. So they're still boxed up. I got to pull them out soon, man. I'm trying to get this season back going so I can take these things out the box.
Yeah, Logan Morrison was telling us that he's like, if it's an 86-game season, we're going to come out drippy.
Got to.
Yeah, so he's like, we're going to have sneakers on or kicks on deck.
I'm trying to I haven't really posted anything like on my Instagram about like my wall or like because I got a closet back here that's like full of shoes too. So, I mean, I haven't really been throwing it out there like that, but I'm trying to find like a pretty cool like picture that I can do or something where I can like message like some sort of like sneaker like Instagram account and they can like repost it for me and stuff like that. But
yeah, for sure.
I don't really know. Like keep it kind of low key, but like all my teammates and stuff, I send them Snapchats and stuff like that with all my shoes, and they're like always just shaking my head at me.
So when we post this, let's just say next week, we'll tag BR Kicks on Fire, all those accounts. We'll try to get you
perfect. That sounds perfect.
Yeah, because you're a true sneakerhead. So now to the custom side of things. How do you think custom cleats can change the game of baseball?
I mean, honestly, I don't think I'll be the first one to say this. When you got them custom cleats, I know everybody's looking for comfort and stuff like that. But if you feel good, man, I feel like you're gonna play good. You know what I'm saying? Like if you feel comfortable and like you got confidence and like if your cleats, them custom cleats help you feel, I feel like that's gonna help your game. You want to look good out there. If you look good, you play good. I feel like that's I feel like a lot of baseball players will say that, or any athlete, honestly. So.
Yeah, for sure.
I think more and more keep seeing guys, reposting. Especially I'll post a ton of guys that get cleats out there, and I mean I think it's really gonna impact the game. I know the color. Sometimes the color is kind of for Major League Baseball. They got them rules and the regulations that you got to stay inside. But you see like Clint Frazier, right? He had all those shoes that he had on. Those are pretty wild. Like I wouldn't even wear half of those, but I wouldn't even wear half of them. Going somewhere on a baseball field, but I think it's cool that the custom thing is cool, man. Putting cleats like spikes on basically on the bottom of any shoe and stuff like that. I mean that's pretty cool. And just instead of like everybody thinks baseball is so boring, you can kind of look at like the little aesthetics here and there, like how we go about the game and how we feel about certain things.
Yeah, for sure.
Exactly. So with all the analytics people out there, baseball is a huge game of analytics. Maybe one of those analytics guys is listening or follows us. Maybe we could get a little research going. What's your batting average or ERA with cool looking cleats on versus plain ugly looking cleats?
I know, because I feel like if I was pitching out some guy with like some Jordan 1 cleats on, I'd be like, all right, man, maybe this guy
this guy's for real.
Yeah, this guy means business.
I knows what he's doing, right? He's not playing games, right? So we were just talking about the custom cleats that you ordered. I'm gonna pull a pair up. So do you see the pair right now? I think
yes, sir.
we got the breads up. So talk to us about the inspiration behind these. You obviously ordered 3. It looks like a road pair, gray and red, and Chicago 1 off whites and the bread 1. So what was your inspiration behind these? Are these 3 of your favorite Jordan 1 sneaker designs?
Like I said, big fan of the Jordan 1, and the colorway. And luckily I play, for the Reds, who has all these colors in their uniform, so I'm not breaking any rules. And so like I said, the bread colorway was probably like my favorite color. I got like 3 pairs up here right now. So the breads have always been one of my favorites. And then the road pair with the little gray in there, I I just needed to match something with the gray, right? And goes right along with the regulations. And the off-white, it's like that's just something you put out there for say I'm pitching, I have like a good couple innings, or have a good inning, punch out a couple guys, and then someone sees video of me wearing those, the off-white ones. It's like, wow, and there's where I get tagged by like some of those sneaker accounts, and then get a little clout here and there.
I love it. So do you think some guys, get custom cleats and get that unique, want that unique baseball equipment to kind of brand themselves a little bit, because it seems like, guys like Trout and Harper and those guys get a lot of attention, but then you look at Clint Frazier, like we were just talking about, not a superstar yet, maybe one day, but, he's obviously on the Yankees and obviously has cool looking cleats. Do you think stuff like that can really help brand a player?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like you said, with Trout and Harper, I mean, they basically got their own shoe, right? So, I mean, it's easy for them to go out and wear the same one all the time. But when you can get guys, like you said, like Frazier that has, goes out there and throws wild cleats on. And yeah, I mean, I think that helped him, like, right away. Everybody, gave him a little extra popularity, right, a little clout when it comes to wearing some of those shoes, and basically made a name for himself. For someone who doesn't have their own shoe like it is for a Trout or, Harper or someone like that.
Yeah. So Cody, with recently The Last Dance, I don't know if you were able to see that.
Oh yeah. I watched all of it.
So did that make your love for Jordan even greater? So are there any shoes that you saw during that you're like, all right, I want to bring these into cleats, or I want to do this?
I mean, like I said, Big Bear, the Concords, the 3s and 4s, I got really the ones that like I've always wanted, like especially that colorway when he was in Chicago and stuff like that. But I mean, seeing those, I definitely ordered 2 or 3 pairs of shoes right after I got done watching it. And so
yeah, I don't think you're the only one.
Collection. It's like I couldn't help it when I saw him playing them. I was like, I had to get those again. So yeah. Or I had to double up or get another pair or something. So I definitely appreciate it, and like watching someone like that. And I'll be the first one to say, man, I thought Michael Jordan's the best player of all time, and no matter what. So, I mean, a lot of people are going to bash on me, but, I mean, it's all right. Watching that, I think that definitely my answer was set in stone after watching that.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
That's awesome. So right now it's the best time of the podcast. That's my personal opinion. It's called Rapid Fire. So kind of like intentional talk on MLB Network, except it's not going to be any embarrassing questions. It's going to be pretty simple.
Perfect.
5 questions is basically talking about kicks. So the first one, you might have to do like a little show and tell. Favorite sneaker of all time.
Actually, I'll get up here and I'll show you. How about that?
Exactly. That's exactly what we want.
It's up here. But the funny thing is, though, is like you see how tall it is?
Oh, yeah. That's at least 7-8 feet high.
Yeah, I got
a step stool.
He's got the step stool.
You heard it here, folks. Cody Reed has got a step stool for his shoes.
Cody Reed's on the step stool, on the top step, not even the first or second one. He's on the top step right now.
If you're watching this, step your kick game up.
Literally step up.
Oh, they're on this side.
At this point, you might just have to grab a random pair.
I know.
I think they're all pretty nice.
Right here.
Oh, there we go.
You're going to see just a regular Chicago ones. These are right here.
Yes, legendary.
These are the go-tos, or these are my favorite ones.
It looks like they've never been worn before.
I wear them, but I keep the trees inside at all times.
Nice. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. So, moving on to the second question, what's your go-to sneaker right now? If you're going to the grocery store, you're going, to the movies, you're going to the ballpark.
I got two. Hey, I'm gonna throw this light on real quick. So I can show you. I got this little white light in here. There it goes. All right, I got 2. All right, we got one. We got the Travis Scott lows. These are my go-to. Slip them on, go to the store, go do something.
Clean. Yeah.
And then the ones I wore today actually are the
Witherspoons. Yes.
Yeah, these are cold. Yeah, I got some honorable mentions though. I got some more up here.
Yeah, keep showing. We love it.
So we're not looking all.
This is what it's all about.
All the kick, more than what's just on the wall.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's another wall.
I love the vault.
The Volt.
So are you a Nike guy or do you got some Adidas too?
Oh yeah, I got some Yeezys down here. I mean, I probably got about 10 or so pair of Yeezys.
Yeah,
And
those are some of the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned.
I would say, oh yeah, for sure. I would say the Prestos are a pretty casual shoe I throw on, and then
those
the
are fresh.
Kais too are pretty ones. I just slip these on all the time too.
Yeah, those are sweet. Those are sweet. Do you have any like non-cool looking kicks? You know,
Yeah, like do you got kicks
like
just
a
because?
non-swaggy?
Cool.
You have any non-swaggy kicks that you're just lazy one day and you just want to, not wear anything expensive?
What about the Nike mags?
I got some Hirachis right here.
Nice.
I mean, something I'm not. Usually, I just wear slides though. Like I got like some Nike slides. I usually just wear if I'm not trying to bust them out. But all like here, I'll take y'all with me. All like this is gonna be wild too. This is that closet I was talking about.
Oh man.
Woo.
I think you posted that before on your sneaker account. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So
how many pairs do you think you have?
I got them all in here. How many do I have?
That's the vault, the sneaker vault.
Yeah. How many in total?
I probably got somewhere over like 250 or something like that.
Oof.
Oh, and they're color coordinated.
Yeah, I like that.
You see them over there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's clean.
I'm telling you, them shells were no joke. Putting them things up was wild.
Oh yeah. So when you travel, I know we're kind of ruining the rapid fire, but I got to ask you, how many shoes do you take on the road with you during baseball season?
Or the whole season?
Or even to spring training, like when you're leaving your house? How many?
Spring training, I probably took about 15 or something like that, probably.
So that's 2 suitcases, one full suitcase.
I'm
guessing that you drive. I'm guessing that you drive the camp because I don't think.
Well, usually I just ship all my stuff.
Oh, you just ship all your stuff. Got it.
I follow PJ Tucker on Instagram. Obviously the crazy sneakerhead.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
He's got this. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's like basically like a sneaker bag. It's like it fits just like a carry-on, but it has like little dividers.
It has the dividers in it.
Yeah,
that's
so
smart.
I got one of those that I keep like the Travis Scotts or like the Off-White, some of the shoes like that. I'll put them in there and I'll just carry them with me. But
yeah, you don't want to crush those.
Yeah, I got like some Vans and I got like a pair of Converse or like some Nike Blazers that I can just kind of like stack and fit in a suitcase. But during the season, usually I fill my car up, and then when I ship my car out for the season, I have a couple more in there too.
Nice. That's smart. So next question, we're moving on to baseball a little bit. Favorite model cleat of all time since you've been playing?
Oh, the Hirachi with the strap on it. What
was
it?
Oh, yes. You ain't
every
the first person to say that.
No, but we've all basically agreed that Jordan 1 kicks are like the most popular. Everyone loves Jordan 1 kicks. And then we've had a few guys say that they really love the old school Hirachis. Yeah, please.
Yeah.
The old schools are high
Hirachi
school.
2K something. There's something like that.
The 2K4s. The 2K4s with the strap.
Shoes.
They got the
basketball shoes. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and they stopped making them when I was probably in high school. I think that was the last cool Hirachi. And then they got all chunky and.
Yeah. Now their Hirachis are okay, but I wasn't a big fan of. I think it was in 2016 or 17 where it basically looked like a sock shoe. It had like the mesh, and the mesh would always rip. Oh, those are always pretty tough to wear all the time. But you can customize them, though, so that was kind of cool. But that material wouldn't really last that long.
Yep. So our next question is big leaguer with the most swag, and this could be current or former, or you could choose both current and former, because it seems like I'm not going to tell you who, but almost everyone has had the same former player.
Yeah.
With same former?
Yeah, everyone has basically said the same person. So curious to see what your thoughts are on this.
Well, I'll go ahead and just knock off the former. I mean, this is my answer. I was a huge King Griffey Jr. fan.
Yep.
Yeah, that's 4 for 4 or 3 for 3 or
what? There have been, I think, 22,000 big leaguers, and everyone has said King Griffey.
I mean, he was the guy that I tried to mimic when I was like 10 years old. So I mean, where I used to wear I still wear my hat backwards, right? So I mean, I'm still trying to be like him a little bit. I don't think I perfected the swing just yet, but I'm still working on it. But current player with the current player that I've been really paying attention to. Amir's not bad at all. I mean, I'm being biased strictly because teammate wise, but I really don't notice a lot of people what they wear and stuff like that. I mean, I Gavin Lux with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Me and him became we have the same agent, so we met each other for a Christmas party last year, and we follow each other on Instagram now. So he's pretty drippy too now. He's got a little bit going on. But I mean, there's a few guys here and there, but honestly, man, I don't keep up with it like crazy like that. Some like, cause I don't really keep up with other people's like fashion and stuff. I kind of just stick with my own thing. You know what I'm saying?
I gotcha.
And
a lot of guys are stepping up too.
Yeah, and I'm gonna break this rapid fire just to talk about what you just said right there. You know, do you think that you should there's just a lack of awareness, lack of ability to show off the swag within baseball, and that's why you don't, see it as prevalent?
I would definitely, because like I said on Instagram, I follow like a bunch of like NBA accounts that show like NBA players and what they wear and stuff like that, and you don't really have that like in the baseball world. So you don't really have people in the tunnel taking pictures of us when we're walking in the clubhouse, or videoing us walking by them and showing us what we're wearing. Because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there's sometimes I'll be having a home game, and I show up at 1 or 2 o'clock, and I got sweatpants, shorts on, and some high white socks and some Air Maxes, and no one says nothing to me. But there's also times where like, all right, I'll finally wear some jeans today or something. So I mean, no one really has that like, I guess, publicity like it does like in the NBA, and all the cameras, all the lights are kind of on those guys.
Do you think?
Honestly, I feel like that's a lot. In a lot of people's opinions, basketball is a little more entertaining to watch on TV than baseball is.
Do you think that has to do with such a long season that it would just become eyewash or an overkill to have media taking pictures every single day for 162
I would try
games?
I would try to, if they had it. I would try to see if I can set up 182 outfits, but it would be pretty tough. Though. Yeah, it would be tough, but I would try though.
Yeah, so do you think it's just an expectation? Like in MLB, they just don't expect you guys to be showing up looking like. Do you wish there was an expectation?
I've never really seen a bunch of. I guess if you played for the Dodgers, to play in Miami or New York, obviously the spotlight's there a little different than it is in Cincinnati or wherever else, like Cleveland or anything like that. So it's a little bit different there. But baseball as a whole, I feel like we don't get as much off the field type publicity like as other major sports do.
Yeah, gotcha. That makes sense. So our last question of our not so rapid fire is, if you can rock any custom design on the mound, what would it be? Let's just say no regulations, no rules, doesn't have to be team colors, even less strict than Players Weekend. So anything imaginable.
Shoe?
And it could be a shoe that turns into a cleat. It could be a crazy design. It could be a crazy color. Really anything.
See, I'm big on like keeping the same color. I don't even have them, and that's what's going to annoy me because I don't even have this shoe. But I have one of the two. So like the Jordan 1, like that Union pack.
Yep.
The Union ones, I have like the red and white and gray ones, but I don't have like the blue Union and red ones. Those are probably like right now my favorite shoe, and I don't even have them. But if I could pick a shoe to wear, I would pick that one.
What about? Would you ever consider copping the October Reds, turning those into cleats and pitching in them?
That would hurt my heart if I had to do that. But if I could do it, if I had 2 pair, I would do it. I would do it for sure.
Because that would be the cleanest cleat, and it's just perfect for the Reds colors.
Oh, those October. Oh, I didn't even think about those, but that would hurt my heart placing those up and kicking some dirt up or something. That would hurt. You
could rock them as turfs and just put some plastic around them to protect them.
I think I'm going to have that. If I ever, make a ton of money, buy a huge, big old house, I'm going to have that thing when you walk in, when you step on it, like wraps your bottom of your feet.
Yes.
I think I'm going to have that.
So I know what you're talking about. You step in it, it puts like saran wrap around your shoes.
That's when you're in a true sneakerhead's home.
Yeah, exactly. Can't even dust up the floor with them.
Yeah,
exactly.
Sure. So that concludes this episode of Kicking It Custom. To those listening, remember, comment below. Let us know who you want us to have on next. Cody, we appreciate your time. We appreciate, seeing your collection, learning about your passion about kicks, and we can't wait to work with you in the future and, keep making some crazy designs and changing the game of baseball. So we wish you luck this upcoming season. And we look forward to talking again, man. So
absolutely, man.
Hopefully you got the October Reds next time.
Ooh, I'm working on it.
We'll be waiting. All right, brother.
All right, dog, man.
Take care.
Take care.
Talk to you soon. Boom.